Bodie will join me on stage to argue our way through nominations.
Oh, wet Willy. Emma! You're gross!
Welcome back to Big Brother Live nominations, where tonight's highly anticipated nominations have begun. Now, I'm going to be joined by two people who have borne the brunt of both nomination and eviction and are therefore experts on both subjects. So would you please welcome last night's evictees, TJ and Bodie. Are they friends with yours? No. Hey, good. How you going?
Yeah, good, good.
All right, so those people yelling in the corner are not friends of either of yours?
Soon to be, I'm sure, though. Soon to be.
Yeah.
This
Bar
is quite
girls
cosy,
forever.
isn't it?
Yeah, this is going well. Now, are you guys worn out?
I'm a little bit tired. A lot of interviews today, a lot of radio stuff, and
What time did you start?
5:30.
And did you do all of them together?
No, not all of them, but most of them.
Slapping distance away.
Really? So
Yeah.
they did that little restraining thing? of
Yeah, I
just
was
a
looking
couple
over my
inches.
shoulder when I said a few things, so...
Did you have to, like, control what either of you thought, thinking the other person's going to hear, or is it all just out in the open?
No, I think it went pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
Okay, anything really annoying that anybody said?
Not really,
Oh, there must have
no.
been something.
Oh, well, there was a lot of probing, obviously, in regards to me and TJ and our time in the house and me and Hayley and that sort of thing, but...
And you and Emma.
And me and Emma. Yeah, there was a bit of me and Emma.
Yeah. How did you feel about that?
No comment.
You can't have no comment now. This is like home. You can't tell everybody else stuff and not us.
Oh, it's a little uneasy to hear, but like at the end of the day, we're out here together and she's still in there and we're, you know, working on the friendship side of things, so without the pressure, so I'm more grateful for that.
And anyway, you'd cottoned on to all of that stuff before anyway. It's not like, ooh, what a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, so when you look back on your time in the house, you're both of you feeling pretty good about the experience?
Yeah. I'm just glad I got out before I got in too much trouble.
Too much trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah. What level was that going to be? No, I agree. You're both fantastic housemates. And now we can use your wisdom, OK? Because we're going to get on with the nominations and we'll get your opinions as we go, OK? Cool. So it's time now for Jamie's nomination. Last week, Jamie nominated Emma and Bodie on the grounds that he found them both hard to talk to. Who will our karaoke host sing us our nomination note to this week? Let's find out.
It's amazing.
Jamie, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
Big Brother, for no surprise, I'm going to nominate Emma for 2 points. Just, you know, still continuing, same issue, she doesn't seem to like me and want to communicate. And also this week, by taking a 6-minute shower when we're allowed only 4 minutes, she's got our showers cut down to 2 minutes, which is really sucky.
Jamie, this is the 3rd week in a row. Why haven't you resolved this with her?
She doesn't want to enter into a dialogue and communicate.
Why haven't you resolved it with her?
I've given up on her.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
It's hard. I nominate Alicia for 1 point. It's a small reason. I love her.
There are no small reasons in nominations. You have someone's future in your hands.
Yep.
You should take this seriously.
I take it very seriously, Big Brother, but I don't have a big reason. There's no one I really dislike, so I can only make a small reason. And she's difficult to communicate with because she just doesn't seem to understand things, and you have to stop and explain things to her. Like we had to explain to her what vocabulary meant. We had to stop and answer to her, is Summer Bay a real place? It's frustrating when you're trying to communicate and you have to stop and always clarify things.
Why is this worthy of your nomination?
Because no one else has done anything big that's really upset me. I don't dislike anyone, so I can only pick a small reason, Big Brother.
Big Brother warned you. You need to be honest.
I am being completely honest, Big Brother.
That is all.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Travis, to the diary room.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get this thing.
Go, go.
Australian mail. Let's do it.
I'm bloody sorted. I'm all done. Oh, here we go. The lights come on.
Travis,
Big brother, how you going?
who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
Let's go straight up for it. 2 bangers goes to Emma, please, because I still find her extremely hard. She is the rocky thing that you just cannot seem to crack and really get to know after 3 weeks. I should have known her better, but I just find that she doesn't give us much. Also, I'm talking really fast, I know my time's like numbered. Also, like during the week, there was an episode where I had to take the kids to the water park. I was struggling, and I was under the impression from one other housemate that Emma has been hiding toilet paper. I reckon that I don't mind the foodie sort of gig's funny, like, I mean, like, you know, people hear attacks and food every now and again, but I reckon it could have been quite a dangerous little thing if I had had an accident.
You're wasting time. Get to the point.
Okay, I just reckon that hiding like toilet paper, like being such a bloody scarce thing to get, is a bit ordinary, so I didn't really like that, big brother.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
Okay, let's go. 1 point this week. It's only because of like during the week we saw. I'm going to go straight with Thomas, Big Rock Thomas. When Nick entered the house, Nick was given a task where he was offered the chance to get 3 people to hang around, like for a night with him. I was a little bit disappointed in what I saw of Thomas that particular night because I just thought that Big Rock Thomas is a bit wouldn't be like persuade to hang around Little Rock Nick just because of the prize.
You're running out of time and you're not making sense.
No, okay, because,
why are you nominating?
Yeah, well, let's do it. Okay, because the reason is because I just didn't think that Thomas, the person that I know, would be lured by like a prize thing like that. It just showed that it showed a different side of Thomas I didn't think existed. So,
what side? Be specific.
what would you call the side? Just a side that could be persuaded by a carrot, like just someone that could be that to get his own reward would sort of like do something that I didn't think would be them, like just to, I don't know what you'd call it, just to for someone to actually like
Accepted.
Yeah,
That is
thanks.
all.
Oh, thanks. That was good. Tough.
Do you think he gave up? Is that what Big Brother just...
Yeah.
I mean, really, we had rocks, carrots, taking the kids to the water park. I thought, what, did he leave the house and he went to Dreamworld? But no, he went to the toilet. Didn't realise it was so dangerous not having toilet paper. And that's true, isn't it, that Emma does steal the toilet paper?
Yeah, I've seen that, but she always gives me a piece or two, so I'm okay.
I think it's more a sensible move to ration it so that we don't run out, so there's always something left. It's a smart move to hide some so that we, in case of emergency, do still have some.
Yeah, but if everybody doesn't have access to it, then it's a little bit chosen ones, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes,
But that was a bit
banditos only.
hypocritical because there was a time when he went into the toilets and into the girls' toilets and he rolled it off and he put it in his pocket for later and he said that'll be all right when I take the kids to the pool later on, and he walked off and he didn't even have any like idea that he needed to go. It was just for later, so really.
The politics of toilet paper, who would have thought? Well, let's see if Billy touches on this delicate subject.
Billy
It's
better
his
step
turn
up.
now. He's going to go into the Viper's Nest. Last week, Billy became a legitimate certified housemate and celebrated his inaugural nomination efforts by singling out Zoran for being thoughtless and TJ, poor TJ here, because she said he had a girl's haircut. Who will Mr. Longlocks take the scissors to this week? Let's see.
Billy, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Zoran. Zoran can be quite aggressive and obtrusive and loud at times. It makes me feel uncomfortable when I'm around him and he's like this, and he doesn't seem to think that it bothers people.
Be specific.
There's certain times we'll be playing dongy ball or we'll be in the gym or even mucking around in the house and he can get aggressive. There isn't a side to him that is aggressive, and I don't like it.
What do you mean aggressive? What did he do to you?
Raising his voice and trying to be overbearing and towards me.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
For 1 point, I'd like to nominate Thomas, and this is for under the radar. I have spoken to him. I think there's another side of Thomas that we're yet to see. He does back out of conversations when it might get him in a little bit more trouble if he stayed into them, and I'd like to see that side come out, and I'm yet to see it. We've been here for 3 weeks, and I think there's more to him.
How would you know what his real personality is? You've only just met.
I see glimpses of it, and it's at times where there is a topic of conversation going on, and he does put a little 2 cents in, but he realises that it might, cause